Guys, we're back again playing a 220 deep stack, 2.5k guaranteed, and a big 440, 2.5k guaranteed here on PokerStars. I'm Aaron. I'm an intermediate to advanced poker player, and if you're just tuning in, just looking for some feedback on my game, what you guys think I might be doing wrong, just kind of looking to find like-minded individuals that are interested in talking poker. And if you want me to review your session, you can go ahead and email it to me in the description. My email's there, and I will look into it. Anyway, okay, this is another note I wanted to take. So, opens under the gun +1. I re-jam 22 big blinds with I rejam 22 big blinds in the cutoff, and he calls with Queen 10 suited. Let's put that in negative 1.71 in chip EV. There. Let's see what the numbers are. Queen 10 suited versus 9s. I think I had the 9 of hearts too, didn't I? Did I have the 9 of hearts? Because that changes things slightly. I did, eh? Okay, equity calculator. Queen of hearts, 10 of hearts versus 9 of diamonds. 9 of hearts. Calculate. Oh, wow, it's close, actually. It is, I had 52% there. So it actually is pretty fucking close. I didn't think it'd be that close. 52%. I thought I had more like 55%, 56%, but not 52%. Those Jack 10, Queen 10 types hands, they actually run fairly well. King 6 takes her. This guy happened to lose all his money. He had a pretty good stack there at one point. All right, 2-9 off. We're definitely folding. Yeah, our stats are starting to kind of even out a little bit now. We're not playing like a 36 and 22 like we were originally. We were just running pretty good. We got the money right to our direct left too, which is awesome. It's definitely what we want to see. Might as well make these a little bigger. We got the money to our right at 28.19. So doesn't 3-bet. So he's not necessarily splashy, but he's opening his fair share for sure. Okay, a 19 big blind shove from under the gun. Definitely folding. We're not in the bounty anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. And Jack 2 is definitely a fold. When does this pay anyway? 242. And it's so people are starting now at 20 big blinds. So okay, fold Queen 4. Okay, I think I'm just going to complete here. I could raise, but I think I'm getting called very frequently, and this hand flops pretty well, so. Like that well. Okay. Well, I think we'll just start piling the money in right away. I don't think we're going to slow play this. Try to get called by ace queen, ace king, ace 9, ace 8, ace 7, ace 6. All these hands are in this guy's range. Okay. Let's keep the pressure on. Bet something like 5K on the river. What did you got that time, buddy? 2 pair. Good job. Calls me down with a jack. What a fucking idiot. Yeah, I guess you would say that on the river that was a blocker bet because I didn't want him to shove. It was a bit of a blocker bet. I didn't think he had many queens in his range. I figured he had something like this. Exactly like this, just because he's kind of pissy about me doing whatever. And it's just insulting his play there. So I figured he had it to like ace 8, ace 7. I didn't expect him to have a jack, but it was pretty good. It was a value bet on the river / blocker bet because I figured he had something like that and he was calling. So yeah, that worked out really good. Was his king jack offsuit? Yeah. So if I went and 3-bet large, he might have folded. So there's that. So that's good that we just called, try to flop decent. I was just trying to make a nut straight or flush. If it was offsuit, I'd be more opt to just, give her. I probably would have 3-bet large. Or I guess it would have been a 2-bet, so because it was limps, but yeah. Fold jack 3. So yeah, we went 2/3 flop, 2/3 turn, and then 3rd pot river. So we got him to call 2/3, 2/3. So with a jack. So that's pretty fucking good because obviously I'm not bluffing. If you look at my stats, I'm obviously not bluffing much, like at all. Like I'm not getting out of line, raising in the wrong spots and stuff like that. Or 3-betting light. And I'm in about the correct amount of hands over the course of the last 82. So my stats are actually pretty. I'm playing a little bit on the passive side, it looks like, but that's just because I haven't been raising much. Oh yeah, ace king. Now we get to raise the guy's big blind, so that'll be fun. Because he's going to defend wide because he's mad at me now, probably. Let's make it $2,000 to go. Calling this 15-0 guy's shove. Yeah, thought so. Okay. Oh, this guy's all in. All right, call him. Let's check there. Check. Okay, you got it. Oh, wow. All right. What do you got? You got a queen or? Oh. It's a big river bet. Figured I'd call one. Like the board was not very coordinated. Unless he really on the flop, unless he has a queen. And is he betting a 7 like that? Not very often. He either had a queen or a bluff. I'm not sure which one. The draws all missed, so I don't know. I could have hero called, but I don't know. He was in the big blind too, so he was probably defending a little bit wider, but a 2 and a 3, is that really connecting well with his range? I don't know. I think he might have been bluffing there, to be honest. I think if I called, I think I would have been good. But yeah, he could have had a pocket pair too, and then I'd be fucked. Okay, ace 4. We're going to raise this hand. Oh yeah, 17-0 limps in. Well, he has a pretty tight limping range, so he's probably calling a raise. He just doesn't like to raise himself. Jack 10 we'll get rid of. It's like $700 or something. Yeah. Lobby. Yeah, $500 top prize in this. That's pretty fucking awesome. If I get the $500 top prize, I'm gonna start playing probably $5 and $6 games, but I'm probably not gonna start playing the $10 games for a little while. 8-9 suited. I usually raise onto the gun. Plus, we are one of the bigger stacks at the table, so... Well, I guess, yeah, there is a couple shove stacks, is there? Probably could have even went smaller than this. Like 25% pot. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop the video, and I will be back after the break. Hey, guys, we're back. This hand here, the 8-9 suited, I see about 1/3 pot, and I think that probably I want to start against like the big blind and stuff on the small blind, or in the hijack here. I think I could have went like quarter pot and probably had the same effect, and I want to start quarter potting these situations when the board connects super well for my range and the short stack's really short. I think I want to start quarter potting there, but I forgot until just now that I wanted to start implementing that into my game. These quarter pot range bets that really good players do in that type of spot, instead of going like 1/3, because you can get away with making your bets so fucking small, you know, and you're not losing anything. You're losing less money when you're wrong, and it's a plus EV play to like range bet it like, you know, quarter pot to a fifth a pot, like really small. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's just laziness clicking the 1/3 pot button, you know? If there's a bet size that is more profitable, you should be making it. This guy's at 20-0. I think I'd fold. This is his first raise in 20 hands, and all of a sudden he's 3xing. So yeah, we'll just get rid of it. Maybe it's kind of tight, but whatever. I think this guy has something pretty good usually when he's doing this. At least ace jack, ace queen, ace king, you're all in his range, and then pocket pairs. Probably eights plus. I guess we were good on this specific board, likely, but let's see what he shows down here. Hopefully we get a showdown. I kind of want to see what he 3x's with when he folded 20 hands in a row. Come on, call. I wanted to see it. I needed the information. You could go the other way and call. I don't think calling would be a major error there or anything, but... $45,000 chips. Okay. We got a bad player with a lot of money to our right, so that's pretty good. Okay, this pot was a limped pot. I don't think we're going to be outdrawn very often, so I think we can go ahead and just check for pot control. This guy does this. I don't think he's betting a lot of ace highs on the flop, so... Okay, 2.1. Good. Fuck, man, that's the second time that we got involved in a situation where there was 4 cards to a straight, the Broadway straight. Well, yeah, I just put out a third pot for value / blocking. Jack 3-3. I'm gonna bet real small and get away with it quite often. The backdoor draws, and yeah, I probably have the best hand as it is, so. Okay. I guess I fold there. This guy check calls. He could easily have a flush draw, but now it's not very good. This guy has threes in his range too, because he's playing 60% of hands. What do you got? A small pocket pair? Flush. Wow. Nice job. Made lots of money with that flush, didn't you? That's why you check raise. That's why you check raise with flush draws, because then you can be the turn yourself into the aggressor, and then barrel turn, and then barrel river, and win a big pot when I have ace jack. Anyway, we put a quarter pot bet out and he called, so we lost the minimum in that pot. Same thing, really dry flop. Pretty short, big blind, it's small blind. We can get away with a smaller than third pot bet here very often. So I made it like quarter pot. This is such a large, 800 is a very large portion of their stacks. So they're not going to be wanting to continue with anything less than a jack or a 3. So here we got some action here. King Jack, King Queen. Well, the best hand won anyway. So this guy rejammed 14. He called with. Okay. This guy's playing extremely snug. So, you know, if I was him with King Jack suited, I think I would have folded, just because this guy's playing a 7-6, 6-3 bet frequency out of 56 hands. Like, I don't think this guy's shoving light very often. Who raised? Was he under the gun raised? Rejams versus under the gun in small blind. For 14 big blinds. Yeah, it was probably correct, but we know now that this really snug player has the ability to jam something less than pocket jacks, you know. What are the numbers for King Queen off there? Probably plus EV, but let's see. Rejam. Oh, I got a hand. I limp. Okay. Well, we're a little bit large for the shoving there, but okay. Rejam, 14 big blinds, under the gun, small blind. Oh, wow. King Queen off is a negative 0.26 in that spot. Interesting to know. But what is this guy playing? 30. He's playing a 39. Did he raise? Or just limp? Oh, he min raised. Okay, well, maybe, I guess it was an eggy shove with King Queen off. I thought it was going to be like right on the cusp, kind of like borderline, but it's a negative 0.26, so interesting. King Queen and King Jack really aren't as good as rejam hands as you would think. I've learned that recently. Like, they look nice, and you'd think that they'd be worth more than they are, but they're not. Okay. $11.50. Fuck. Okay. This guy 3 bets and this guy calls. Not really a blank, so I guess I fold. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ, eh? I never get the jack, too. I ever. Like, I think you're supposed to get it 1 in 5 times, and I never get it. So, since I started playing on here, that's probably happened about 15 times, and I've never got it once. What did he win with? Queen 7. Oh, I got a queen on the turn, really. What a fucking idiot. I have like, what, 50 big blinds at that time? Yeah, I had about 50 big blinds. And he 3-bets. This guy cold calls in the big blind. I shove. Yeah, I absolutely never get the fucking jack. Like, you'd think one time I would get the jack, but I never do. Like 15 times in a row now. Anyway, that's happened twice now. We took like a really shitty beat, and we've gotten our stack way back down. Anyway, now we got fucking 20 big blinds in each of the fucking things, so that's just great. We had 50 and like 40, and now we have 20 and 20. Oh, this... Oh, never mind. The old other guy, the real big nit. What were we playing? Like, jacks... I can't remember how much money he had pre 16. So what? About 28 to 30 big blinds he had. What is that? Go to the calculator. All right, we'll call there. What is it? 17,000 divided by 600. Yeah, 28 bigs. Yeah, I gotta fold now. Yeah, 28 bigs. You can't, like, you have to 4-bet shove with jacks there. There's just no other option. 4-bet and shoving jacks are like gonna be running super good against his 3-betting range there. I guess he was fairly tight, eh? But maybe I should have thought about it for another second. But jacks are usually pretty damn good. We can't really be putting them on aces, and with 28 bigs at stake, that's like nothing. Like, I'd probably stop playing jacks against a nit like that at like 40 big blinds, and then I'm kind of starting to think twice about 4-bet shoving. Would have been nice if we could have just got a jack and then actually had a big stack in the tournament still, but it doesn't happen like ever for us, so. Which is weird. I think yeah, it's like 15 times I've ran into aces and I've never got a set against them yet. Oh, wow. This is a limped pot. Fuck, I hate this. It's a shitty area. I'm just going to check. Let's see the turn card. Let's see what develops. I got such a shitty kicker. Yeah, okay. Why 5x? Oh, he's like really short. Okay. I know somebody was calling with the diamond, so let's just see if it comes with a sweet kicker. Like, fuck it. These guys fold, I'm calling, but if they call, I'm probably just going to fold. Oh, wow, Queen 9 takes it down. See, he gets lucky. Does he barrel? Oh, wow, pot. Yeah, okay, he has it. Good thing I didn't bet large on the flop there, because he definitely would have called. Ace 2 off with 15. Yeah, fuck. They give us like the bottom of our shoving range here, which is great. Yeah, I think I'm just going to fold now that that guy did that. I'm not rejamming with ace 2. Are we even... Whoops. Keep keep playing. 150. Yeah, we're not even close to the money in either of these, and we're short now in both of them. That's pretty fucking sick that we had like 2 healthy stacks and lost it like that. Very, very sick. Jacks versus aces, and then what the fuck happened here? I can't even remember now. Just a lot of bullshit, I think it was. Yeah, we just haven't got a hand in a long time, and we just been kind of blinding down, I guess. Okay, we got a recreational player doing that, so I'm all in. Not messing around. Blind be blind. These guys are never trapping too. These recreational players never trap. So, like in blind be blind, they're always raising anything good. It's 4,000 out there. Well, I just put this out and then jam the flop. Whatever it is, I don't even care. Okay, well that makes our life a little easier. Maybe we're going to triple up. Maybe we're going to lose. We have the best starting hand you can get. So Jack's at King 10. Yay! 37,000 chips. Bam! We got it back. Fuck yeah. I don't fault him whatsoever for the jacks. Like, he played them perfectly fine. I raised really suspiciously small, but nobody's going to notice in a fucking $2 game that I'm raising a retarded amount. I just was trying to get like 3 callers so I could just jam flop and win like 15,000. But we'll get rid of that. Average is 25, so we're way above average. Ace 10 off. Oh, the blinds are sitting out, so I'm definitely shoving because I want to make it look like I'm shoving light. Probably going to be rejamming on any of these idiots, too. 17 and 6 limps in. I think this is still a plus EV rejam. I don't even have to round the numbers on this one. I think it's pretty good. Especially when the blinds are sitting out. This guy could be limping in a lot lighter than this. I'm just going to ignore that. I fold. The shove stacks. So I'm just going to fold it. This guy's folding quite often, but he's calling a lot with Queen 10 too. It seems like they love to call you with fucking Queen 10. Queen 10. It's like I always find myself in races with Queen fucking 10. I don't get it. Like, no, Queen 10 is not a good hand. King 10, Ace 4, pocket 3s. Well, he finally moved us. We've been on the table for hours. This has been running for 2 hours. So yeah, we were on the table for 2 fucking hours. King 4 on the hijack. I know some people like to raise shit like this, but I don't, especially since we just moved tables. We have no reads on our opponents yet. It's best to just kind of sit back, watch the action, and make an assessment from there. And looking around the table, I've never played with any of these guys, so. I find at like the $10 and $15, $20 level, you find a lot more, you run into a lot more regs than you do at this level. There's not many 220 regs that I know of anyway. Because I never seem to run into them. But I know when you're playing like $10, $15, $20 games all the time, it's like you can have 1,000 hands on a guy, and usually you can shark scope him, and he's like up $20,000 and stuff like that. And that's kind of who I want to turn into, to be honest, is what I'm working on. It's the guy that's up 20,000 on PokerStars. I'm not like looking to make $1 million bucks or something from this. Like, if it happened, it happened. But that'd be great. But I'm mostly just looking to be able to make like $1,500 a month or so doing this. just in my downtime. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, pocket kings. 53 big blinds. Standard raise. Allow these guys to shove. That never happens unless you have aces or kings. Get rid of that. Check this. Nice flop for us. We're blocking pretty much everything. Not a good card for us. I guess I was probably, I don't know, I just didn't see the point in value betting the river. I was going to value bet the river if it was anything but a king or an ace, but we'll raise ace queen off. Maybe we're on a tight table here. I don't know, because everybody seemed to fold there when I raised pocket kings in mid position. I think I have to call these guys shoves if they do shove with ace queen. I think it's a little too good to fold. I don't think, well, they're close to shoving stacks. Like, this sucks when you don't have any information either and everybody's shoving on you. Got quite a bit of equity here. Backdoor flush draw and everything. Yeah, I got a double gutter, I guess, and then aces and 56. Yeah, there's really no implied odds to call because I can only win another 5,000, so I guess he wins. Good for him. Okay. I think we can pick a better spot. This guy's in 3-bet a single hand in 70, so I'm not even going to run that one. Okay, that one we can fold. Let's see. Call rejam for, it was like 18. Villains in the small blind. I was on the button. King 5 suited be a negative 0.58. I'd start calling at King 9 suited is plus 0.57, so I probably fold. I'd probably start calling at King 10 suited. Yeah, I'll just ditch that. It's trash. We cover the big blind, so we're playing 10 effective with him, and the small blind's sitting out, so I think it's an alright shove. I know on the cutoff, this is what you do with it with 15 big blinds, so we're a little bit bigger than that. So I think that was a fine shove with queen jack offsuit in that situation. It's kind of different. Usually you don't have a guy sitting out, right? He has 44 bigs, and he's sitting out. I don't know why. Ace 7. Oh, nice. Versus queen 9. Okay. Raise, call, flop, check, check. 2,200, call. You know, we can give this guy a walk with 10-3, I think. It's absolute garbage. River, 4,500, half pot, and he just calls. Okay. I would have went for larger value than that on the river. I probably would have. I don't know. I guess it was all right. I probably would have bet 2/3 though. Always getting those emails. All right, the blinds went up. We're at 15 bigs now. 10,000 chips. We were doing pretty fucking good in this one at one point, but it didn't go so good lately. It's card dead as fuck. Can't get anything going. We are fucking card dead. Yeah, I'm done with this. Unless I had some kind of read on the under the gun razor that he's like splashy or something, I could go ahead and do something, but we have no information on him, and he hasn't bet a hand, and he hasn't raised in 9 hands, so that kind of tells us that he's playing fairly snug. King Jack off. I know that this play is like not, it's like plus 0.08 or something like that. It's probably best off just giving it a min raise and seeing. We get called by a 15 big blind guy, but he's a 47 and 10, so I'm not, you can't like give him a tight range. You wouldn't think. We'll take a shot at this one, see if we can make a pair. Okay. Probably going with it. Well, there, that makes it a little easier to go with, eh? If he has an ace, I don't think he's folding to like anything with his stack size. I guess I could be wrong. I left him a little bit. He could call with an ace and still have a bit of money. All the, like the draws missed besides the straight draw. I don't know. Should I went smaller there maybe? Like half pot? Maybe it would have been better. I wanted to go half pot, but I just figured I got $4 grand. He's going to call a lot of the time with an ace, but maybe if I check, he bluffs. I'm blocking middle pair with jacks. I don't know. All right, pocket eights with 21 big blinds. If this guy, well, let's see. We got a really tight group of guys on this table here. Fold that. This guy shoves. I obviously am calling. This guy shoves and call. This button raises. I'm shoving, rejamming. Pocket eights. I'm all in. I think he's looking me up with any ace here a lot of the time, so he's looking me up with any ace a ton. So thinking that I'm weak, and I'm just trying to get him off whatever he's on. Five, 6 against a 47-10. Yeah, I think me and this guy played in another tournament together at one point, maybe. Yeah, he looks familiar. Maybe I don't think so though, because I would have stats on him. I was just thinking 5-6 suited. I think I'm gonna shove if it folds around to me for 10 big blinds, because I'm probably gonna have 40% equity when he calls, and then the rest of the time I'm printing money. Would have been a nice flop for us. Ace 8, King 10, King 9, Ace 10 of hearts. This is a pretty good hand. What is this guy's stats here? 14 and 8. Pretty tight guy, raises, but he's not like extraordinarily tight. But it's over X amount of hands, so I don't know. Fuck eh. I'll like call. I don't think I'm gonna shove. I'm gonna try to be kind of careful with an ace in this particular hand though. Does he bet large here? If he bets, I'm probably going to fold. I'm going to check it behind. Okay, well, the queen was a pretty good card for us. Not saying that nobody has a queen. They very well could. This guy's pretty splashy, and I think he's betting a lot of junk. Probably going to call. And if he bets the pot or something, I'm calling. Because this guy's been doing this a lot. Yeah, he's been doing it a ton. So 6-4 off. So what was his sizing on the river that he used? 1290. He just stabs at it. Small. The river he puts 3 grand and 8. That's 3K into 8K out of position on the river as a bluff. Let's see that board for a minute. Okay, so all the draws miss, and it's a paired board. This is like the absolute worst board to bluff on. I probably just shut down. On the top flop card pairs, probably should just get away. Yeah, I'm out of there. I think I'm dominated a lot. Their stats are really tight. This guy's really tight, and then this guy's reasonably tight with his raises, so I think ace-3 is dominated a ton. Yeah, this guy like potted the river a couple times, and it's like, yeah, right. You can't have every fucking time. It's pretty splashy, so. I don't know why I didn't bet larger on a bluff like with 6-4. Like, because I'm obviously going to be calling with pretty much any 10 to that bet. So, like, he basically was just giving me money. If he had a bet pot, though, I would have called, like I said. I wish he did bluff pot because I was insta-calling with a 10 there. Sometimes I'm going to get unlucky and be, like, completely crippled, but I'm thinking about 90% of the time I'm going to have, like, 45 big blinds in this tournament after that. Okay, we can get away from this one. This guy raises like 5-6 times, 6x or something like that. Huge. Kind of looks like medium pair, probably. Okay, Jack 10 offsuit. I'm going to raise on the button. It's folded to me. This 19 and 6 raises, and we're just done with this. It's just not good. If it was suited, I probably would call it if it was suited, but I wouldn't like it very much. What did you look him up with? 10-8. Oh, yeah. Interesting. This guy doesn't raise either. He's a 42 and 9, and I have some stats on him, and he's a 9%er. So when he raises, I guess he just has a good hand. When he calls, he doesn't have a good hand, so it's pretty easy to play against guys like that. Yeah. Ace 7s takes her. Yeah, so right now we can assign him to about a 10% range that he opened. So he has probably mostly Broadway cards because he's limping with everything else. So he definitely hit this flop, yeah. Unless he has King Queen. Oh, he did have King Queen, but good for him. And they move his tables, so try. Now we have to developer reads again. 6-7 here. I think I'm going to open this. We got some pretty tight guys to my left. This guy's reasonable, I think, and then the big blind can call all day. I don't care. All right, we'll 2.1 this. We have like absolutely no showdown value, so I'm gonna bluff at this one time, and if it doesn't go well, I'm just gonna fold. This guy's a 6-0. Holy fuck. I check. Man, the bad fucking cards just keep coming off when I check. Okay, well, check. I'm not bluffing here. King 4. Okay. $37 big blinds with 10s. Or 7s, sorry. Definitely raising. There really isn't any shove stacks on this table. Okay, a 15-10 over 20 hands raises. Is there implied odds to call? And I think, yes, there is. I'm getting more than 10 to 1 odds, and I really don't think that we're getting 3-bet off of this very often when it's a 3-bet 0, 3-bet 0, 3-bet 0, 3-bet 0, 3-bet 9, and he's out of position. So I think we're going to be okay here. Trying to flop a set and win a big pot. Well, we don't. But at least we have the 7 of clubs instead of it being the 7 of hearts. So then we have an extra good clean out. Okay. That's a pretty good card for us. Like, 2 is a great card for us. Huh. Okay, well, I don't know what this is. Like, ace 4 maybe would make a lot of sense. Ace 4 would make quite a bit of sense. Or like Jack 5 maybe calls with. But yeah, obviously we can't call 7s. Could be a draw too. I'm not sure. I think he's a little bit large to be just punting off his stack with for 28 big blinds. Like maybe if he had like 18, kind of could see it. But 28 is just a little high to be punting it off with fucking a draw. So yeah, I think maybe he had ace 4 and he was trying to get looked up by like Jack 10 or ace Jack or a draw. Ace 4 or maybe pocket 5s or something. I don't know. It's hard to fucking gauge what somebody has when they just open jam 2x pot and like I don't understand why. You're getting so much more value in the long run by just going like 2/3 pot, 2/3 pot. All right, 7 big blinds. Decides he has a good enough hand to limp in. So let's check a flop out. See if we flop something. Backdoor draw. 2-9-2. Well, we kind of have the nut advantage here with the 2s. But I'm not running a big bluff here, so yeah, pick a better spot. Even if we do hit something, it's gonna be a hard time to get. We're gonna have a hard time getting paid off here. King 9 offsuit. We're gonna limp call. King 9 off is a pretty good hand to just limp call here. Okay. Bet small to half pottish. Let's take it down. Right on. This guy is a 17-4. And he min raised. Okay. Wasn't a very good card for us. Then he shoves. Oh, man. Well, he's pretty passive, like tight passive-ish kind of guy, and he's playing like that. Like, he probably had it. He probably had some kind of queen or jet or 10. I don't really think he's going to be playing like a crazy bluff. Maybe at ace king. I don't know. That's crazy. I don't think I can look him up there. Like, if the run out was a little better, maybe, but this spot be okay to rejam with if this guy, like, was a 22% opener, but back down to the nitty-gritty. Yeah, 7-8 off, we're going to fold. I think we're getting close to the money here. 152 places paid. So, yeah, we are. Put that right there. I'll put the other one here so you guys can see the information if you want to take a peek. I don't know about king 9 off. I think it's definitely an open. Like, I'm just thinking about, is it a shove? But I think we're too big. Still. This guy's super tight, so we're like both of them are very tight. So taking this down very frequently. Our bluffs are going to be very cheap when we're making a 2.1x. When they 3-bet, we can essentially just fold anything but the nuts. So, well, we have absolutely no showdown value, so we're going to bet small and let's try to take it down right here. And it works out for us, so that's good. 6-4 suited. Wow. These blinds are fucking tight. I might open this, actually. Like, look how tight they are. This guy's an 8-0. Like, I think I might open this one. And I normally wouldn't at the stack size, but yeah, like, shit. If I can get him to fold, it's a huge success. All right, 19-8 limps, so we're done with it. We got kind of like a rejam stack. We need to be looking for like spots where we can rejam here. Would have been a pretty decent flop for us, but okay. Well, I'm gonna pause the video, guys, and I'll be back after this.